Hey, what's up, everybody? Vegas J back in the house, and today we are playing some roulette. So I got two cool strategies that I want to play. One is a Fibonacci kind of follow the leader, and then the second one is a James Bond strategy, which I haven't played yet. I don't know that I like it because you can really get whacked. So we're gonna start with the James Bond strategy first, and let's see how it plays out. So let's jump over here real quick. Let's go ahead and start a new game. I think we're going to start with 2,500, I believe is what it starts out with. Yeah, 2,500. Okay, so the way the James Bond system works is it's 140 on, I'm looking at this thing right here on 19 to 36. So that's 1, 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay. 50 on the 13 through 18. So that's 30, 40, 50. I think that's right. 50. Yeah. And then 10 on 0. Interesting. So this is a little different. Normally you would play this on a single roulette table, but since this is a double roulette, for just argument's sake, we're going to put it here. Regardless of what that loss is, we'll make sure that so that's the full 200. Man, that's crazy. They're not even touching the first half. That is a lot of money to lose right away. Okay. But the way this works is that if we hit the high numbers, which is the 19 through 36, we profit $80, right? If we hit the line bet over here, we profit $100. And then 0, of course, is probably one of the big wins. That's a profit of $160. Unfortunately, we lose this if it lands up here. Now, with that said, if we're betting $200, the number of, if we lose it right away, right, you only need wow, that's interesting. You only need 2 to 3 wins to earn that money back. So interesting. All right, man. Well, let's see how it plays out. So we've got 2,500 is what we started with, and interesting. All right, let's see how it goes. Ooh, sorry. Ooh, could get annoying. 28. That I believe is a winner. Okay, so we won $80 on that. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to write this down because I want to know. The James Bond, baby. James Bond. Interesting. $80. All right. Let's try. I don't know what it is, dude, but I fear not playing this first 12 up here. So it's interesting. So that was an $80 win. Let me see what here. $80 win, $100 win, $160 if it hits 0. Now, obviously, if we hit 0 here, we're not going to get the 160, but on a single 0 table, you'll make 350 minus the 190 that you're betting, so you're going to profit 160 out of that. Damn, that's actually a pretty good deal. So here, I wonder if we do this. So that was an $80 win. You know what? Let's just stick to the strategy before I start changing shit. So you can probably already think of what I'm thinking, and here we go. A loss, right? $200 loss on. Oof, ouch, that one hurts. So what I was thinking is that what if it's an $80 loss. I'm sorry, it's 80. What if we bet? Let's finish. We're gonna do at least 5 spins of this one before we cop out of it, right? So the first one is we lost 200. Beep, wah, wah. Whammies. Oh my God! And another loss. Another. So damn. So down 400 on the James Bond strategy. Not so bueno, right? Not so good. 30, all right. Puts us up, what, $80 profit? Okay, plus 280. Plus 80. Got a lot to make up, though. Got a lot to make up. I'm not a fan of not playing something over here. I mean, sheesh. That's a little stressful from the James Bond strategy. I guess if you're drinking martinis, you don't care. All right, that's another 80. All right, it's 160, but we're still down 200, 300 something dollars. We're gonna play this a couple more. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 10 rolls, and then I'm gonna do a little modification that I think would work well. We'll see. We'll see. It does lower the overall profit on the other stuff, but for example, if we could put 40 like here, I mean, I don't know. that technically doesn't. It's more of a hedge cover, so you lose, you just don't lose all of your bankroll. But yeah, I don't know. Something to think about. Okay, so that was a 17, and when we hit the 7, that's $100 profit, right? $100 profit. Okay, plus 100. So does that mean that we've caught all of our money back up? Let's see. All right, so we got an 80 plus 80 plus 100. It's 260 minus 400. All right, so we're still down $140 in this example, right? Because if I take this off, it's gonna give us yeah. Although that's weird, that math doesn't add up. Whatever. Let's see what happens. 7 rolls, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm on 8 rolls, so that must be where I'm off. Because technically, if I clear this out, we are up $100. Is that right? Fuck it, let's just see. So yeah, so we started at 2,500, so we're up $100 playing the James Bond strategy. Damn, I was over here talking shit, and I don't know, man. I just feel like you can get torched up here. Now we had 2 losses, as you saw, but we're gonna keep playing. We're gonna at least play this whole round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, let's go. All right, so the strategy again is where did I put it? 140 on the high. Damn, that is a bold bet. 10, 20, 30, 40. 50 on the 6s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And then 10 on the 0. Damn, I wish this was a single 0 table. Shit. Man, if that was a single, dude, you went 350. Where's that? You went 350 on that. Now, granted, that's not all profit. It's 160 profit, but still, this is not a bad strat. I don't know, man. I actually am not sure. I can't tell if I like this or not. We'll see. I mean, it's easy to play this when it's not real money, because betting on the cool thing is that when it does, here we go again. Oh, that one hurts. All right, man. So down 100. Let's keep going. Let's see what. I don't know. The swings on this one are a bit rough. This is the James Bond strategy. Now, I did ask AI to actually help me create a secondary one of this, of where, like, how you really couldn't lose. Now, naturally, it said that that's not possible. But it did give a pretty cool strategy on taking small losses along the way, and then when you hit the large number here, you got paid. But the problem is that pretty much every single roll that you would have to focus on is you're losing money, and the only real winner, honestly, was the 0. And while 0 does come up, and now that I'm talking, it's probably going to come up and torch me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I like betting every single thing or let me rephrase that. I don't know if I enjoy a profit is only if I hit 0 and everything else is a loss. I don't really like that. So we're gonna finish this up, then I'll make a small modification and we'll see what happens. We've been playing for how long? Have we been playing? 9 minutes. Okay, so another little $80 profit. So 23.80 plus that, so we're up $80. Interesting. Not bad. Like I said, I stress about, which is a perfect example. We lose again on that one. Here, let's clear. Okay, so we're down $200, and that makes sense because we just lost that last one. Now, that was the James Bond strategy over, what is this, 10 or 11 rolls. I don't know, man. I think that's cool, but I also think that the name is really what makes it the coolest part. Because who wants to lose on that scenario? I mean, you're literally losing quite a bit of. $200 on the bankroll is not a good loss ratio. Now, the one thing I do enjoy about it, and I will say this, is that if you do lose, even a couple times like we did, we lost 2 back to back, right? It was $400 down. it doesn't take you that much to make the money back. Now, I haven't made it back yet, and we're about to jump in again. But, look, if you're doing 19 through 36, you're literally that's an $80 profit. You can basically come back up pretty quickly to get the 200. And also, if you're hitting the, the 6-line bet or the 0, this bet right here or this bet, not this particular one, but if it's a 0-0, you're making the profit back in 2 spins. I like that. That part I do enjoy. Now, I'm going to make some modifications. So here's what we're going to do. We're doing the 140. Wait, is that right? 140? 10, 20, 30, 40. Same bet here, 50. Shit, was that 50? I don't like how this one doesn't show it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, duh. And we're going to do, I'm going to leave the 0 off. No, I'm not. All right, so we're at 200. So when we win these other bets, 80. So I feel like we have about $40, $50. Let's play $50. All right, let's see what this does. This is a modification of the James Bond. Now, 90% of the table is covered. I don't know if that's the exact percentage of 9, but okay. So here, okay. So we won. So now that we've changed it, we're winning $30 on this one. $30. Now remember, we started with 2,500, so we're just going to keep playing it until. There we go. Just for a few more minutes to see how this goes. Okay, cool. This is exactly what I wanted to see. So the 4, we win 150. Okay, so you're still losing. Man, that's tough. So it looks like the only real big win, honestly, is again. I don't like that 0 is my biggest payout. That's great, but 0 doesn't come up a lot on purpose. Like, it does come up. Don't get me wrong, but you don't want that constantly popping up. Oh, here's another 4. Now here's a great example. If I did not, right, James Bond strategy. If I did not have this bet right here, this would be 2 back-to-back $200 losses. You can see it's kind of dwindling here. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Bond, you may need to stick to being a spy versus... oh, there's the 0! Right after I just said it. All right, so you win 180. So, but in reality, if this were a single 0 table, right, you're winning 350, so you got about $160 profit on that. So let's say, just for argument's sake... you know what? It doesn't matter. Let's run it one more time. So I'll tell you what. I'm going to say that the James Bond... Oh, another 0 right after we just said it. So in this example, you would have won 160 plus 160. 320. Now, I know that's a little difficult to see just simply because of... the way that the strategy is kind of set up, right? So I don't know. You can kind of play with it your own. You kind of saw how we played it. I do feel like you can still kind of hedge this out a little bit and maybe even go a little higher to where this one is just a push and then everything else is profit. But again, this strategy weighs heavily on 0, and I'm not a big fan of that. But, look, there it is. Let's clear this out. It's 2,070. Even if we were to add the 320 in, it still comes up as a loss. So I'm going to give the old James Bond strategy, unfortunately, not super fantastic. It is fun if you're drinking martinis and hanging out in a rich club, I guess. But if you just want to give money away, that's probably the strategy to use. Again, I do believe that there is a way to maybe add, some extra dollars here to compensate, but still... your big payout's on 0, and I don't really want to do that. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video today. 3 p.m. every day, videos being posted. Now we're going to jump over to some live roulette and see how we fare there.